Hello, fellow wasteland explorer. It's nice to meet you and welcome on in. And today we are starting season 2 of Fallout. I am so excited for this. I cannot wait to see what adventures Lucy will next be taking, this time with the ghoul as her companion. As you can see, I'm wearing a Fallout Vault 33 suit for the occasion. And if you haven't yet joined me on this journey, please go ahead and press that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any future adventures that will be going on together. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous and so excited. Let's start.
Not going back without my dad.
Then you will have to adapt.
And we know that she adapted.
Somebody made a run.
Oh, that gun with the sign. What was it, like, please stay still?
Where is it?
You can't treat people like this!
Oh, did they have to show the cutting of the finger, really?
You just give it a little time.
I really hope we find out what happened to his daughter.
A special vault for management. America has been locked in a resource war.
Special vault for management. Is that where the daughter is?
Fine buttons. A well-trained staff of highly supervised junior executives for my own assistant training program.
Oh, they were juniors, so probably the wife and the daughter is not in here.
You're a good person. The wasteland sucks.
I do think he tries to be a good person, but certain other things takes over. I guess his survival instinct.
What if I tell you who he really is? Shady Sands.
This is a really good, like, recap they're doing, though, by the way. Since I've just recently now been watching through season 1 again. This is doing a good job reminding you of all the important stuff that happens.
Now you can stay here, or you could come meet your makers.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
But there's always somebody behind the wheel.
Oh, here we go! It's starting! The man who knew. This is very cheerful.
I'm in heaven, place be. And I seem to find the...
Oh, robots equals scabs. Hmm.
Well, they know who to call.
Goddamn parasite is what he is.
Founder of Roboco.
Every dollar spent is a vote cast. And that fellow right there, he has more votes than every one of those pan-headed politicians in Washington.
Who is this?
You his biggest fan of something?
Yes, I believe I am. What trade are you in, friend?
Construction.
So you must use the H&H nail gun. Why, I thought you'd be grateful.
I think you're in the wrong bar, pal.
Obsolescence.
Oh, wow.
You know, I try and see it from your perspective, but it's hard to imagine being so dim as to be caught off guard by the inevitable.
I was wondering about that. He's saying these things so calmly.
Hit me in the mouth. I think I'd enjoy it.
Huh? Is he a... was it called masochist?
I'm rarely wrong, but let's move on.
Oh, he didn't enjoy it. What's in the car?
That is $31 million.
Whoa.
What would you do for all of that money?
I would only need one, if even, maybe $500,000. I'd be set for life. What is it?
On the back of your neck.
What the hell is it?
Oh, no.
Call it good old-fashioned market research. All I'm asking you to do is to insert this into the back of your neck, and all that nice money right there is yours.
Don't do it.
How about I break those hands you've never used? See if you even notice. Then we'll take his money. These
Oh! Does it come some kind of like mind control device?
Get rid of your friends.
Ain't no amount of money that's worth doing horrible things. Uh-oh. Oh, are you considered his friend? Oh, did you do a mistake with the wording? What? Yuck. Oh, I do not like this man at all.
Progress. Watches on.
And that cheerful music. Is that dinosaur?
I got something real exciting for you today.
Oh, yuck. Oh, there's that red thing again. The ghoul? Wait! Where's Lucy?
If it's okay with you, I'm about ready to get on with it. But you can't hear me. I'll say it louder. I said I'm about ready to get on with it.
Oh, there she is!
To get on with it.
Why she ain't doing anything? Lucy!
Excuse me. So sorry. I'm hoping you can settle an argument between myself and my traveling companion there. The idea was I would shoot him down, you take your weapons, and use whatever violence necessary in order for us to escape. Which, in my experience thus far, it's a lot of violence. So,
Love the doggo.
would it help if I said please?
I doubt it.
Whoever kills the girl gets to eat the dog.
No! Okie dokie. Nothing better happened to Doggo. Oh, boom! Whoa! Do cars really go that much flames?
To the town of Opry who rode a stranger one fine day. The stranger there among them had a big iron.
Oh! Explosive ammo! I forgot he had that.
Into the town.
I got his hat back.
Big iron on his head.
I want a hat like his. Oh, what's that? The green stuff. Was that like radiation?
Well, all that matters to me is you shoot that rope.
Well, she did eventually.
Well, I did, didn't I?
Yeah. It's not like he hasn't waterboarded her or anything, right? But yeah, she's turning in a little bit to him. But we knew she had to adapt. It's what the doctor said, right? Is this where her dad is?
Still looks like all the old photos.
Bombs got shot down. Most of them, anyway.
Oh. Shut down?
If they could do that for Las Vegas, why couldn't they just do that for America?
Because there was no they. There was a him. A man by the name of Robert House.
Maybe if that's where your family went, they're safe there.
Nowhere near Robert House is safe.
Why would my dad go to Las Vegas?
Is that gonna be the dude from the beginning with the thing in the neck? I can't remember if he said his name. The tower looks familiar though, from the beginning. Ooh, flashback.
It's a lot of earning potential with the end of the world. How can you guarantee results?
By dropping the bomb ourselves.
Still can't believe she actually said that.
Honey? Janie!
Is he doing?
I want you to go to your room, okay? And I want you to pick out your 3 favorite outfits and your favorite toy, okay? And then meet me back here.
He's grabbing her and running. Can't blame him. Think I'd do the same. And the doggo gets to come too, of course. Voltec Industries. Oh, and he spotted him? What is that smile about? It's a test. Oh. Oh. Keep your loved ones safe. And him with his thumb. I think it's the first Monday every month we test our air horns here in Sweden. Oh, we're back in Vault 33!
Norm has been sent for a leadership exchange program to Vault 31.
Everyone's moving up in the world but me.
Reg.
She knows he's there?
What you guys working on?
The water chip, which we need to survive, which is broken.
I'm no engineer, but you'd be surprised what a guy with a PhD in event planning can...
Oh! Whoops!
Maybe you could start a group for people to talk about any kind of feelings you may be feeling.
What kind of feelings am I feeling?
Uselessness?
I don't feel useless.
It's a little harsh.
Is there anything remotely actionable? Something I can do for you?
Signage. That could be controversial. Maybe you could commission a feasibility study on the topic of signage.
Just seeing if you've gotten around to giving me a job assignment yet. Everyone else has one. If you haven't chosen a gatekeeper yet, I have experience.
I need someone to take care of the baby, and it's used to you.
It?
Would you at least consider giving him a name? Because the neighbors have started to call him Chet Jr.
Let's go with that then.
Well...
Chet
Jr. was my father's name.
Chet, are we having an argument?
Chet Jr. it is.
Okay. She is getting you... That's creepy.
Oh, how are you with computers?
That was Norm's department. Maybe you can ask him in the terminal.
I'll just send the other vault a message.
Does she not know how to use the computer?
Goddamn cheese and rice.
Disabled.
Where are you? I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Oh, did Norm do that? Oh.
Look at this mess. You really are a disgusting, filthy animal, aren't you? Well, I hope you aren't expecting me to clean this up.
Oh, is that a bunch of food trays?
You could just let me go home. People are gonna notice I'm missing.
Oh, we have a protocol for everything, including when someone goes missing from a vault.
Oh.
Well, maybe you'll be more reasonable once you're a little hungrier. Good luck finding something to eat when you can't see.
No, I don't like the dark.
Face it, son of Hank. You're in over your head, and no one is coming to save you.
I don't know how, but Norm will get out of this. I believe in you, Norm. You got this. Oh, is he actually considering getting into it? No, don't give up. Oh.
Your daddy, always making new friends.
Oh. That was her father? Oh, yeah, look at the steps. He just walked all over that person? We've seen him do that before. Not literally, but... Made fresh just ahead eats?
We can just ask her.
I like that she still is trying, though, even though she has changed.
I'd like one bowl of...
Chili soup. Yeah. uh, I guess you shouldn't diss things until you try them.
You happen to see.
Oh! They're coming out of her head.
Eat it while it's hot, miss.
Oh. Mm.
So, have you happened to have seen a man passing by in a sort of oversized outfit made of metal?
He took my son. He's dead. Just my kind of luck.
Oh.
He went that way.
What exactly is it you plan on doing once we find your daddy?
Gonna bring him to justice.
Mm.
So people know that how they conduct themselves matters. They don't give up hope, like you say you did, but really, it's still in there.
I think so too.
Look at your alternative. Guess I'm just trying to lead by example.
I admire her for that. I personally think it's the right thing. Drive theater. Oh, that's his... Wait, was that his name, Cooper? Or... I've just been calling him Ghoul. There's a vault! Vault 24?
I sat around that table.
What are we gonna do about it?
I'm not a spy.
Fame is a rare kind of power. You get to sit in rooms that I can't. Meet people that I could never...
Meet people like who?
Are you familiar with Robert House?
The guy owns half of Las Vegas.
He's also building a privately owned missile system in Las Vegas. Enough firepower to follow through on your wife's proposals.
Oh.
Are you asking me to spy on the wealthiest man in America?
Not spy on him.
What then?
You want me
Your
to...
wife is going to Vegas next week to sell cold fusion to Robert House.
Oh.
Play nice with your wife and get on that trip to Vegas. When the world goes down in flames, at least you'll know your hands are clean.
So he wasn't running away. That's what I thought he was doing.
Looks like Daddy took a detour.
Wait. Are you proposing her father did this?
Every time I step foot in one of these concrete shoeboxes, I gotta make peace with the fact that I might finally learn what happened to my wife and my daughter. As they be alive, dead, or something far worse.
Far worse.
I know about the experiments. I've been to Vault 4.
Oh.
How many towns they destroyed down in Vault 4?
Good point. Oh, can they open any vault with that thing? I would have thought it would be like vault specific.
What I'm curious about is why he even came at all.
Yeah, I'd like to know too, please.
It's not your fault you were born in a vault.
It's not my fault. I was born in a vault.
Products of inbreeding support groups.
It's not my fault. My parents were or are related.
And they're looking at each other.
We're gonna change the rules.
No inbreeding in the vault. We're gonna change that, right?
Huh?
The rules are good, but that doesn't mean those of us who are products of inbreeding need to feel bad. You understand?
Come on.
Hmm.
It won't be long now.
Oh.
Why torture yourself when there's a nice, cozy cryopod just waiting for you to hop into? Being one of Bud's buds was a highly coveted position back in the day. We had applicants from as far out as Fresno.
Oh, what is that?
You have two rational choices. Get in your dad's pod or die.
You're right, I only have two rational choices. Plenty of irrational ones.
Oh, okay, Norm, what are we getting up to?
I think plans are slightly overrated, personally.
No, wait, I need that to threaten you. What are you doing?
Thawing everyone.
Oh! Okay.
This isn't even a cogent plan, it's just chaos.
Chaos is easy.
Let's go. So there's no one living there.
More matching jackets.
Oh. That's the neck thing.
We choose people over product.
Oh, so lots of experiments again. And like mind control thingamajig.
These are Americans. We won't turn them into communists.
Yes, for the revolution will not be futile.
And they're like pairing it with a creepy music. Oh, the computer is still working. Data unavailable?
My dad removed the drive.
Oh. Why? Huh? What did he just step on? Scheiße. Who is that?
Well, hello there, Sugar Bob. Looks like your daddy picked himself up a guinea pig. Go home.
Oh.
Go home. Go home.
Is this his way of sending a message to Lucy? And that's supposed to be enticing for her to go home and just leave him alone? Wow. He's a little delusional, that Hank McLean. Oh, I was wondering if it was Maximus at first, but no, it's Voltec. So this is, yeah, Lucy's father.
462,311 unread messages.
Oh, that might be even worse than me and my unread messages. This place looks so intact, but it's abandoned. Oh, some shopping.
I'm gonna see you make it on time.
The little suspenders for the socks. Oh my gosh. So cute. Oh, his is like golden instead of silver. Was it like that in the first season too? Because I didn't pay attention. So because he was the overseer?
Wanted to let you know I'm still alive. I mean, I don't doubt that you are calculating how to survive all possible contingencies. I've been keeping busy. I'm in Vegas these days, back in your old stomping grounds, actually.
Oh.
This one, miniaturization.
Oh.
Then we can finally talk about my promotion.
Is that a yo-yo? Oh, I haven't used one of them in ages. Oh no, I want to get one.
When this is all over, you will be begging me to help you.
So the end of the world, in a way, has kind of happened, and he's still a good little employee kind of thing for whoever it is that he's talking to in that intercom thingamajiggy. Wow, the lyrics compared to like how cheerful and cute the music part is. That is him though, right? The dude from the beginning with the cash in the car and the mustache. I have a theory about him. Oh, together?
Fulfill our promise.
Oh wait, is this like what's gonna happen next? Oh, I don't want to know what's happening next. Nope, I don't want to see that. Nope. Since I loved season 1 so very, very much, I was a bit worried that what if I am so hyped for season 2 that I'm inevitably setting myself up to be disappointed in the next season, because that is something that definitely psychologically can happen, that you hype something up a lot in your own mind, and then it's really, really difficult for the people creating the show or creating the game or writing the second book, whatever medium it is we're talking about, for them to succeed in your mind with delivering enough to kind of satisfy that hype that you're having. So I typically try to like reel myself back in having too much excitement for a new season of things, but I haven't really done that very well this time with Fallout. But I think I might not have to worry. Of course, it's only the first episode, but I did really enjoy this one, and I feel like they're really setting up for, again, another interesting and maybe disturbing storyline for season 2 here. I'm really happy to see the collaboration of Lucy and the ghoul together in this episode, and it is everything I was kind of hoping and expecting it to be. You know, we have the ghoul with his ruthlessness and uncaringness, and let's just kill everything and not think about it and don't bother. And I kind of understand why he has turned into who he is, but I'm a little bit hoping that Lucy will, like, I don't know, not necessarily rub off on him, because as we have seen in his past, there is a different version of him. It's just 200-year-old version of him. So I'm hoping that maybe she will be able to bring a little bit of that back into him, perhaps. And then, of course, as the doctor said at the campfire to Lucy, she is a Walt Dweller, and she's going to have to adapt to this world to be able to survive it. And she has been doing that, adapting, and sometimes made decisions that she probably wouldn't have made earlier on in the show. But I do really admire her that she's still trying to the best of her abilities to keep to her kindness and her values, and to not do more harm than she needs to. And I think that is something we all could strive for. It's definitely, I don't know, I don't know what kind of argument you would have to give against that. I might have missed it, but I'm not sure if they showed us how much time gap there has been between the ending of season 1 and the start of season 2. But judging from Norm locked into Vault 31, there's at least been a little bit of time, because one, he's been working his way through the food and the water, and he does look malnourished and like he might have lost some weight already. So it has to be that it has been at least a month, maybe even a bit more, I would guess. I'm not sure. I wonder why it didn't occur to him to release everybody out of the sleep pods earlier. I feel like personally that's maybe one of the things I would have done right off the bat. Or maybe it was smart to actually eat all of the food first, so that when everybody wakes up, there is no food left there. Because I very much doubt, as much as these people were part of Bud's little management programs and he calls them his buds, I very much doubt that they're going to want to starve in that vault, or are they even gonna want to get back into the cryo sleeper thing? Maybe they will. I mean, they obviously signed up for it to begin with, so perhaps they will be good little employees and get right back in there. Like Daddy tells them to. Well, Bud. I guess we'll have to see in the next episode how that turns out, with them all waking up, and what they're gonna think about Norm and little Bud in his jar on his little Roomba. It's so funny. And then we got Lucy's father, Hank, on this trek towards that town, which I think was the same town as we saw at the beginning with the guy with the cash in the truck. Or at least I'm presuming so, from the tower that was kind of visible. And I think they were referring to it as being the place of Las Vegas. I'm not 100% sure about that, because they were using a name and I forgot what the name was now, where like the wife of the ghoul Hank, they were gonna go to Las Vegas and visit somebody with all of the like building all of the missiles and stuff. I think that that is the same guy that is making these chips for the back of the neck, you know, the mustache, the 31 million in the back of the trunk. I'm guessing that is him. And I also have a little bit of a theory of him that he might have been present just ever so diffusely in season 1, but I'll have to wait and see if I am correct in that. But I feel like that character kind of looked like he had that kind of mustache going on, so I feel like it's potentially I'm onto something there. And I have to say I'm not a fan. Not at all. Nope. Definitely not. We'll see. Maybe my opinion of him will change later on as we get through the season. Didn't get to see anything about Maximus this time. And that makes me a bit disappointed because I have a lot of questions about how Maximus is going to choose to go forth from this point, since he had that whole plan of sacrificing himself for Lucy and Lucy's safety, for her to get her father back. This was obviously before Lucy knew about what her father had done. But then obviously Maximus, when faced with that, decided that, you know what, I no longer want to be on this path that I have chosen. So I am going to do the opposite and put her in direct danger by bringing the very deadly Brotherhood there with all of their war and guns, knowing full well what was going to transpire. He is not dumb enough to not know what was going to happen at that observatory scene at the end of season 1. He's not naive enough for that. Definitely not. He can't claim that. And then obviously at the end of season 1, he wasn't overjoyed with what happened. Like, I can't tell that he's not proud of himself, and he's definitely not feeling 100% sure about what has transpired, and not 100% sure about the whole him being held a night. He did look very conflicted by it at the minimum, or maybe even sad, distraught, worried, because I don't think that obviously in his heart of hearts, that's not what he wanted. He wanted to be with Lucy. He wanted to rescue Lucy. He wanted to make sure that she's safe, but he's kind of fumbling in this department, as I've just gone over. But we didn't get to see any of him in this one, so I guess we're gonna have to see next week, perhaps, what is going on with the Brotherhood and Maximus and that fusion thing, because I'm presuming that the Brotherhood is gonna snag that and do potentially something not good with it, and best case scenario, they're gonna like store it away in some kind of storage unit where they have all these artifacts that they are potentially just hoarding for making sure that no one else has them. Yeah, like a dragon accumulating all of its gold so it can just nest on top of it. A little bit like that, perhaps. I don't know. Or maybe they're actually using it. We're gonna have to see how that goes. Again, I haven't played the video games, so I don't have any prior knowledge really about the Fallout universe, but I think that the creators of this show has done an amazing job in that I feel like I can keep up with the story and everything, and from what I understood, this is set completely different from the games. Like, it's the same universe, but it doesn't have the same timelines, characters, storylines as any of the games, so you don't really need any prior knowledge. Of course, you will have lots of Easter eggs if you have played the game, and that must be really fun for all of you all who have played the games, to see things that you recognize from your gaming journey. And I think like I will have the opposite whenever I end up playing the video games. I'll probably be like, oh my gosh, yeah, this was in season 1, or this was in season 2, or this is kind of like something that Lucy did, or I don't know. I'm looking forward to that whenever I do get around to play the video games. I do find it a little funny or maybe ironic, or I don't know how to really interpret it. Maybe the airy music that was playing at Vault 24 wasn't maybe intended the way that I initially took it, because it felt like they were playing the airy music like, oh no, the communist, oh my gosh, like a, like a ghost story, like a, because obviously the propaganda in this universe, at least prior to the bombs dropping, were like, oh no, the communists, they're coming for you, they're gonna ruin our entire life, our entire way of living. And then well, we don't know for definite at the moment, but I do think that there is a good possibility that judging by Voltec, judging by the dude with a chip in the neck, they're not communists, are they? So who was it that everybody needed to fear again? Who are we playing the eerie music for? I hope that is like meant in a kind of ironic way, and or maybe that it was meant more that they were building up the eeriness for finding the cereal, and then the message from Lucy's father, that might been it. But obviously experimenting on people, no matter who is doing it, is wrong. Just blatantly, completely wrong. Doesn't matter. And before someone has a little fit in the comment section about that. And I think that is all my thoughts of episode 1 so far. I love that the doggo is with. Oh my gosh. And I don't know if I can handle if anything happens to the dog. I probably will shut off the episode if that happens. I will get emotional. But yeah, no crying today. I've had several things that I've been watching as of late where I have just been crying a lot. Iron Man 3 coming to mind here in my head. Yes, so that was episode 1 in season 2 Fallout. Can't wait for the next one. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and come along on the journey. Like, comment, share, and I will see you when I see you. Bye!